Hello and welcome to week 5 of the summer 2018 session of sports reporting. Got a few reminders for you, a couple things I want to hit on with you before we get into talking about this week. Number one, remember that you can revise and resubmit the stories that you're writing for this class. So the event story rewrite has passed, but the feature story, the advanced story, some of the things we have coming up, I'm going to give you comments, I'm going to give you a grade, but you have a chance to revise and resubmit. Please take advantage of that. Don't be satisfied with where you are. If you get satisfied with being good, then you're going to start falling backward because the technology and the skills and just the people around you, they're going to keep pushing and working forward. You always have to be working to improve and get better in this industry. So please take advantage of that now. Give me a chance to help you get better. Okay? So please do the revisions, resubmissions. Number 2, with the blog assignment. There are 3 reasons we're doing the blog assignment. Number 1 is part of the goal of this class is to help you learn more about the sports that you already know, but then also to learn more about sports you don't know so much about. So take advantage of that opportunity. Don't just write about something about football, for example, and tell me something you already know about football. Go explore. Go learn something else about it that you didn't know before. Number 2, the goal is to do more research, to learn and to be able to practice doing our research, to go to different sources, to go to different places than we've ever gone before, to learn more about the games that we love. Okay? And number 3, it's to practice the writing. That's part of the goal of this class, is to improve our writing. So even if you want to get into broadcasting, you still are going to have to write. Every one of the gentlemen that I talked to for the book that I'm writing have talked about how they write all the time, especially in this day and age. Even if you're doing play-by-play for a professional team, you might be getting asked to do your own blog. Well, you're going to have to write. So let's improve on that. I'm seeing a lot of simple errors like punctuation, spelling, capitalization. Guys, those are little things that you can do to instantly improve your writing and instantly improve your credibility. If you don't do it, if you write with poor punctuation, poor spelling, poor capitalization, your credibility is shot. And those are little things that can make you better. Part of it is the text culture that we live in. Part of it's the email and the Twitter, and we don't pay attention to those things. But in the professional world, when you're writing as a professional, that is critical, and you have to do it right. So please, write your blog out. Do it in Word. Get away from it. Come back to it. Proofread it. Edit it. Clean those things up, and give me clean copy. Okay? You can just copy and paste it out of Word into our blog. Boom. Done. Nice, clean copy. Good information. You've grown as a reporter. All right? So please, we'll look at those things. This week we're going to continue with broadcast sports reporting, and this week we're still talking about it in the studio, but this week we're going to shift gears from doing like a sports cast to sports talk. Many of you may listen to sports talk radio. I know I love listening to it whenever I get up toward Kansas City, but you're learning more about how you come up with your arguments, how you learn about a bunch of different topics. The NBA draft's going on right now. The Kansas City Royals are looking to move a lot of players and are looking to make some changes. There's this little thing going on that's called the World Cup that's happening all over the globe. So you've got a lot to talk about, a lot of different topics. You need to know a little bit about each of those so you can have a talk show to be able to broadcast with that. Part of the writing is going to be writing your intros, maybe writing your tosses, maybe writing the promos that you're going to be doing with it. So that's going to be some of the writing skills you're going to have, but you're also going to want to be thinking about what kind of notes am I going to be taking. This is another way of reporting. A lot of it is opinion-based, but what is it with opinions? We want to have some evidence to support our opinion. Otherwise, opinions are like armpits. Everybody's got them, and most of them stink. Okay? So, have some good evidence to back it up. You're going to have an assignment that goes along with this one, and it's going to require that you do a little bit of research, and then you're going to record it. You can just use your cell phone to do the recording. If you want to come up to the university, if you're here in town, and come into the broadcast labs and record here, that's fine by me. But I want it recorded because that's what you're going to be submitting to me. Go to the Assignments tab on Blackboard, and you're going to get a little more information on what we're looking for with that assignment. Okay? Remember that your Sportscast assignment is due Sunday, July 1st, and your rewrite of the advance is due on Sunday, July 1st, again by midnight. The assignments for this week, your focus for the sports focus is on baseball and softball. So I want a blog over baseball or softball. You're going to have an assessment that's over baseball and softball. It's the same assessment. There's not multiple assessments there. And you have a discussion board post, number 5. That is about the future of sports reporting. And so go to discussion board 5 and let's talk about that. Your sports talk show assignment, that will be due Thursday, July 5th. That's the last official day of the class, but don't wait until July 4th to start working on this thing. I want some good topics. I want some good research to support your point of view. If you want to interview somebody, if you want to have a partner come on and y'all can have a little debate back and forth, however you want to frame it, however you want to set it up, you have some free reign there. Okay? If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Give me a call, give me an email. This online format for a reporting class is a little bit different. That's why I try and give you a lot of comments, a lot of feedback. But I also am available for a phone call, for an email exchange, for a face-to-face visit if you're here in town. Okay? Have a great week.